Assalamualaikum everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to talk about how can you work on Access and make a lot of money on it because people are really doing that. Uh, just to let you know, you can make around 2,25,000 after this video if you just watch this video, proper learn this and then start your freelancing career. Let's start. So mainly in Access, you have to, it's just like Excel, just the difference is it can handle much more data. It can actually make relational database. Now, relational database means that it can connect tables, and when you update data in one table, it can automatically update data in another tables. And that's the beauty of Access, and we could apply like a lot of features in it. So in this video, you're gonna talk about everything related to Access. Let's start. First of all, download Access and then click on blank database. It's a new database, right? Let's say we use it Ion database. Now you have this table right now. So what we have to do is the first task is create tables. Second task is connect tables using relationships. How to create a table? Create and then click on this table icon. There you go. Your table is ready. So now you just need to modify these things. Go on design view. On design view, you could create anything. Let's make a student's table. Let's say student ID. Let's say student ID. This would be, of course, what? It would be number. Of course, we know that student ID would 232023 like that. Then student name. Student name would be what? Short text. Student email. What? Short text. Let's say student subject. Everything will be what? Short text. Now, let's say, yeah, our table is ready. So you'll do yes, student table ready. Now let's make one more table. Create table. Now let's create teacher table. So starting with teacher ID, sorry, go on design view, teacher. Why am I using every time starting with teacher ID, student ID? Why am I starting with ID? What? And the reason is it's unique and we need one thing that's unique because later we would be using this to connect tables. Teacher ID number, you can use teacher name, what? Short text, right? Teacher email, what? Short text. Teacher, let's say teacher salary, what? Short text, right? But what we would do here is we have to connect tables. To connect something, we need one thing that's same in both of the tables. If you remember, previously we used student ID as our primary key. So here we would use again student ID, but here it will connect these two tables. And for sure, student ID would be one thing. So we would put that the number of student ID in both of the tables, in teacher table and student table. And therefore, we could connect these two things, student ID, but make sure it's exactly the same as mentioned in the previous table, right? So we can save this. Now, what you could do is let's create one more table so you guys know how to create like proper tables. Create uh, a table, right? So you can just go on create table like this. Let's call it admin. So we're gonna start with what? Admin ID. Of course, this is our primary key. Of course, we would use this number. Then what? Let's say admin name. Let's say use it as admin short text. Let's say admin salary. Sorry, admin salary would be what? It would be currency because it could be 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees or pounds or whatever it is. Then admin uh workplace, if it's home or whatever it is, short text, right? So yeah, and one thing more, now we have to connect teacher table and admin table. How would we do this? Use one primary key, which is teacher table. Using this, put the same values and connect it. So we would use teacher ID. How we will connect it? Just wait a little while and I will tell you how do you connect this. Save, yes, I want to save. Now go on database tools, click on relationships, and now you have on the right side, you have all these tables. Just open all these tables. Now you have to connect them. To connect them, make sure you have one primary key, and in another table you have the same key which is known as foreign key, and you connect them. Like here you have admin ID, and at the same time you have, did we use admin ID in, okay, wait, let's start from students table because this would come first. Student, teacher, and then admin, I guess. So let's start from students. You have student ID, and in the same teacher table, you have student ID. Just connect them. How will you connect them? Just click on student ID, drag it, bring it on student ID. Student ID equals to student ID, right? So we'll just click on create. And then you have teacher ID and teacher ID. So we'll just create on connect, create. And there you go. You have your three tables, you have your relationship, you have created them. And that's all for today. In the next video, we'll talk about how you create forms and reports. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz and Fiamma.